Good evening to all judges and my friends. I, Harshita Agarwal, as a first debate speaker from Girls Batch, is going to speak for the topic that family without pets is an incomplete family. People mostly have a pet at home and it is one of their most desires. Pets are considered to have attractive appearances, intelligence, and relatable personalities. They have more love and compassion in them than humans. Pets are our link to paradise. They don't know evil or jealousy. I think having an animal in your life makes you a better human. I believe that pets should be treated as a family member because pets bring many benefits for people who love them. Pets can help manage humans from loneliness and depression by giving us companionship when we are alone. Pets can lower stress and bring happiness in one's life. Family with pets tend to have children who are more giving and happy. Pets are humanizing. They remind us we have one obligation and responsibility to preserve and nurture and care for all life. Pets are important as it helps the family members to realize the importance of responsibility, care, and love. They increase opportunities for socialization. If having a soul means being able to feel love and loyalty and gratitude, then animals are better off than a lot of humans. Pets provide their owners both physical and emotional benefits. When the world is at its dismal, dullest, or darkest, your pet will insist on his walk and cheer you back to sanity. In general, from pets, the first animal which we want as pet is none other than the loyal and faithful dog. Dogs have the power to feel and to give true love to their owners. A pet offers unconditional support when a child or anyone is sad or angry. They can teach your child to trust the pet, themselves, and build trust in other relationships. A pet can expose you to new interests and activities. Children with pets may have higher level of empathy and self-esteem compared to those who do not have pets. Pets can bring the family together in making decisions. An animal's eyes have the power to speak a great language. Many pet owners believe that dogs are the most protective creatures. This isn't always true. All domesticated animals maintain some wild instincts, and protection of their human families is high on this list. The bond between the pet lover and pets is so profound that the greatest fear the pets, especially dogs, have is that their owner will never come back when you go out of the door without them. Lastly, I would like to conclude that family without pets is an incomplete family. They teaches us how faithful they are and always try to help us by giving happiness and protecting us from difficulties. Pets are our family members and it is our duty to take care of it. A pet is the only living being on earth that loves you more than he loves himself. In this dark world, we can still have faith on someone. When the matter is about unconditional love, then the pets are the masters. A family with a pet will experience the happiness which maybe can't experienced by some of the families without pets. Thank you.
A very good evening to all my respected judges and my dear friends. I, Roshan Anand, representing Boys Batch, is present before you to speak against the topic A family without pets is an incomplete family. A pet is an animal kept primarily for a person's company or entertainment rather than a working animal. Two of the most popular pets are cats and dogs. However, there are numerous reasons why it is not necessary for a family to have pets, or that a family without pets is also considered to be a complete family. Let us start by asking ourselves a question. Everybody thinks that having a pet is good. But according to a study published by Times of India, only 12.5% of people regard their cities good in keeping pets in India. So why do Indian families not keep pets? The reason is that Indian mothers are already burdened with the household chores, and in most of the cases daily errands do add up for them. And so Indian mothers do direct their children that keeping a pet is vague, as it only adds an extra task upon her to feed and care for it. Anyone who believes that owning a pet is all about playing with a cute and cuddly little creature is only in a wrong notion. Pets are entirely dependent upon their owners and require high maintenance. Most pets needs to be walked or exercised on a regular basis, and they all need to be fed nutritious food, loved, and need to have their habitat cleaned. The original cost of purchasing a pet is only the beginning. All pet animals have an abundance of inherent costs associated with them. This can include veterinary bills, food, habitats such as cages or kennels, grooming costs, etc. If someone prefers a calm environment, then having a pet by them or their neighbors is not a very wise decision. Dogs, as pets, bark at every stranger they see in their locality and may even disrupt someone's sleep schedule at night. I know dogs guard the house very well, but CCTV cameras are a more efficient alternative to it. Pets require a lot of cleaning, especially dogs. It roams around the house, biting and licking every new object in its path. Having an animal comes with it a lot of responsibility and a willingness to put their needs above your own. For instance, if you want to travel, it is necessary to arrange for a pet sitter, which most people cannot afford. The pet trade is bad for animals in the wild. Birds and exotic animals in pet stores may have been trapped, often by raiding nests or killing mothers. Usually, most of those caught die on the journey to the pet store. Therefore, producing animals for pet trade is cruel. Sometimes pet dogs and street dogs have a fight, and usually street dogs bite the well-trained pet dogs, resulting in their death in some cases. Therefore, it is preferable to keep animals in their natural habitat, birds flying in the sky, fish swimming in water bodies. Nature always takes care of them, maintaining the natural ecosystem. According to a study by Harvard Medical School, there are sanitary risks associated with pet ownerships. Animals can carry parasites that can be transferred to humans. For example, cats may carry a parasite called Toxoplasma gondii, which can cause toxoplasmosis. People with compromised immune system are vulnerable to it. This disease may be rare, but a minute possibility always remains. By this, I come to the end of my speech, and therefore I conclude that there is no need for a family to have pets, and a family without pets is also a complete family. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I, Preeti Jha, is representing Girls Batch. Today I am going to say for the motion of the house. Whether you believe it or not, pets are a great way to improve your temperament. Research has shown that people who suffer from various diseases have lesser chances of depression. Health experts say that dog owners have reduced blood pressure and heart rate, which reduces medicines and cholesterol and triglyceride levels. Having a dog at home is especially good because they double up as caretakers. No burglar alarm can be better than a dog at home. Pets can alert us and prevent the crime beforehand. Statistics say that there has always been increase in Indian families opting for pets. They pose as an antidote for loneliness, stress, long life, better social skills. If vaccinated properly, pets can never be dangerous for us. It happens sometimes that birds flying in the sky, fishes swimming in water bodies, rabbit, dogs, cat, etc. jumping around are not meant to be safe sometimes. They can easily be domesticated. It happens sometimes that these animals are not safe in their own habitat but are safer when kept as pets. In home, they get love, attention, food, shelter, medical care, toys, and exercise. In the wild, they will be vulnerable. They would never be bullied by other animals at home. They would have bellies full of worms, back full of flies in the wild. They would also provide without modulation. By nature, they are meant to be wild and free, but with the changing time, both human and animal habitat have been transformed. To be honest, they ought to be left to live in the wild. However, with the gradual disappearance of forests and rivers, it becomes our responsibility to preserve them since they are not safe in the wild as poaching has been increased. Animals add to the beauty of the nature, so we need to protect them. Having pet is not a bad idea despite of its raising expenses. In case of traveling, we can keep them in pet centers or neighborhood or we can take them with us. Nowadays, traveling with pets in aeroplanes, trains and even in car is very comfortable. When we at our home, we have found that whenever a baby creates a mess, we parents always clean them. So why can't we clean a mess for a pet? This is a good idea. In conclusion, I want to say that having a pet in the house teaches us what animals are in a way that watching a cute puppy or kitten on YouTube does not, especially for kids. It teaches them about animals and the reality of what biology is. So many other things in our life are being reduced to what we can see, do on a screen. Animals are a healthy antidote to all. So therefore, pets should be pets without family is an incomplete family.
A very good evening to one and all present out here. My name is Swayam Saxeria and I am going to speak against the topic that a family without pets is an incomplete family. So as everybody must have listened about the girls batch video, so now I would like to continue with my speech. My fellow friend has just said that pets have a very attractive appearance. I would like to remind her that there is a breed of dog, that is the bulldog, which not even children but also the big people are scared of them. And if any dog is not given proper treatment or proper care, then it might be very dangerous. She also said that pets help to remove depression. But I remember a historical incident when a pet owner died and the dog spent more than 10 years in his memory that one day his master will return. Isn't that a kind of cruelty we are doing to them? What about their depression level? My fellow friend has just said that the pets have a very attractive appearance. I would like to remember my fellow friend about the bulldog breed, which is very harmful, and very harmful. So now it says that pets help to remove the depression level, but pets are not the person who knows the child well. It is the parent who knows them. It is the parent who can take care of them and not the pets at all. And if you are angry, it will take some time and space because the time heals anger. And if a pet comes to play, then the situation will be even very worse. It says that a pet helps to remove the anger and it helps physically, but we seldom have time for our relatives. So what can we do? We have no time, so how can we help them? She said helping them from depression. But if a pet dies, then the owner goes under depression for many months for cause of losing a very loved one. She said that it helps to make a human life better. But I would like to remember her that previously in a future incident, a dog owner has just left a dog for 2 days in the house with plenty amount of food for him. But then also when he returned, the dog killed him and ate him. So what kind of human life betterment if the human life is only not there? And while cleaning the poop, you need to have a very solid stomach. If you don't have that, then it is very advisable not to keep a pet at home. This is Swayam Saxeria signing off. Thank you.